Dear viewers, India's Minister of External Affairs, S Jayshankar, has been exposed as someone who lacked among other things regarding complexities of military strategy, operations and lessons learned from historical conflict, especially at higher level of wars. Let's listen to one and only Mr. Pravin Soni.
Good morning. External Affairs Minister Jaishankar, he spoke in the Parliament yesterday on Operation Sindoor. He made a couple of remarks. I have picked up some of them which I want to discuss in the video now. But before I do that, a bit about Jaishankar the man needs to be said.
Mr. Soni pointed out that India bowed to the conventional war escalation threat from Pakistan. He also spells out that the disaster consequences for India due to disastrous Operation Sindoor.
Jaishankar says that India will never bow to the nuclear blackmail of Pakistan, but they never blackmailed you. If anything, you bowed to the conventional war escalation threat of Pakistan. That is what happened in those 4 days, and as a consequence of this, something terrible happened. Let me explain that terrible part. After the 1971 war, when Prime Minister Indira Gandhi created Bangladesh, a message went to the entire world that in terms of conventional military power, India was superior than Pakistan. And that is what was punctured, it was destroyed by Operation Sindoor, where the world came to a conclusion in getting a glimpse of a war of 4 days in Operation Sindoor, that actually the Pakistan military turned out to be a peer military competitor of the Indian military. So what a fall this was, please understand, Mr. Jaishankar, and as a consequence of that, the profile, global profile of General Asim Munir, Army Chief of Pakistan, shot up and their foreign policy got a major boost.
Mr. Soni also exposes fragility of S. Jayshankar's remarks that India's action of 6th and 7th May was non-escalatory.
Then Jaishankar says that our action, what we did on the 6th, 7th May into Pakistan was non-escalatory and proportionate. I can't understand how it was non-escalatory. I mean, you're firing missiles inside Pakistan, breaching their sovereignty, hitting deep inside Pakistan, in the heart of Pakistan, Punjab, Bhavalpur and Muridke, and then you expect them to say nothing and you call this non-escalatory. I mean, only he will understand this, how it was non-escalatory.
Mr. Pravin Soni also explained to his viewers what actually constitutes new normal.
What is the new normal that has been created? I'm not talking of the policy that Jaishankar is giving out. The new normal was that now when anything happens between India and Pakistan, the start point will be that right from Jammu and Kashmir down till Gujarat, both the countries are free to use long-range missiles and drones. This is the new normal that has been created after Sindoor, on which Prime Minister has given a pause. What that means is, if I go a step further, when you have these missiles firing, which is firing for the first time, you see the missiles came in the subcontinent between India and Pakistan in 80s, but nobody fired it. With this firing, the entire land battlefield changes, because there will be nothing called a rear, there will be nothing called a front, there will be nothing called or left or right of the battlefield, which means that Mr. Jaishankar is advised to tell the CDS to start thinking about the army's structural reorganization in light of this new normal that has been created. Now, next is Jaishankar spoke about.
Concluding, Mr. Soni calls Modi government to revisit its policies in relation to both China and Pakistan for greater peace and prosperity in region.
So anyway, the point that I am making is very simple, that this government's foreign policy is not on the right tracks. I have said this repeatedly. We need cooperation with China, we need cooperation with Pakistan, and in his entire speech, 80% of the speech, Jaishankar, was basically after the Congress government. I don't know why. Because, as I've explained everything, the entire burden of what has gone wrong falls on the Modi government. Thank you so much.
Minia Zabud Zainab Sarfraz Ahmad, Karachi, Pakistan. Ana Zainab Sarfraz Ahmad, Karachi, Pakistan.